Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my live stream today. So today we're going to be cutting live and we're going to be sewing live. How is the Christmas going? How is the Christmas preparation going over there? Longest time no live. So we're going to be recreating the style we saw displayed on the thumbnail, and we're going to be cutting it live today. So please do not mind the noise at the background. There's no lights. Welcome to Nigeria. Those of you who are viewing from other countries, welcome to Nigeria where we do not have lights. So we're going to be cutting it live. So in the meantime, let's use this opportunity to, rapport a little and wait for others to join our live and to know how it's going at our end. So like I said before, there's some noise. You'll be hearing a bit of noise at the background because I'm using my generator to do this. First of all, my phone is low. I had to on the gen, and the space where I cut is a bit dark. So if I had gone live without the lights, it wouldn't have been clear. So we'll wait for others to join, and we'll just, it's a very quick tutorial that we're going to be doing today. So you're going to be cutting with me live. Most from today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the process on most of the clothes. I've made some clothes for some clients this Christmas, and I am going to be sharing with us some of the processes and so let's wait for others to join. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for your love and support so far. Guys, we've been monetized. We are fully monetized on the channel. We're fully monetized, and I am super excited. So like we're going to go live like in a minute, and we will just start up the tutorial. So I'm going to be switching over the camera, and please do how to ask questions where needs be. Okay, so I have switched over. Mirabel, please help me to come to this side. Help me to hold it up. Just hold it. Yeah, just hold it. Yeah. Okay. So you can see the table, right? So any questions, you just let me know. Yeah, that's more like it. So guys, today this is a material we're going to be working with, and in cutting this, I really do not know how many yards this particular client brought, and these are the measurements we're working with. This is a client's measurement though that we're going to be working with, right? These measurements we're going to be working with. Yeah, these are the measurements we are going to be working with. Okay, so let me keep the measurements where we'll be seeing it clearly. And this is a fabric we're going to be working. This is a pure African print. So for this particular clothes we're creating, we're not going to be needing any interfacing for it. So do well to ask questions wherever you're not clear. Please ask questions. The yards of the fabric we have, I really do not know the yards that we have. The yards of the fabric, she just brought this for me to just use and create something for her. So anybody that asks questions, let me know. Please do also show this line some love by clicking on the subscribe button. So I noticed this place is not straight, so I'm just going to take this out. So this can serve as pockets. Let me even check how many yards is this, so that I will know the volume of the flay that we're going to be doing. How many people are with us live? Okay, it was 23. It's okay. So we are going to check the measurement. Mimi, shift back a little so that
just avoiding this place.
Okay. No, we have to take it back to this. Wait. So wait. So you have to be like this. You have to be here. You have to take this light. Sorry guys, I'm trying to set up the whole place. Like I said, I am trying to there's no light. There has not been light in my area for a while, so Exactly. So you're going to just be here, because if you go out of the YouTube will ask you to go back vertical. If you place it like this, it will go out from the vertical mode. So just try to just hold it like this. It's okay. It's okay. Just hold it like this where they can see it. All right. Can you see what I'm doing? You can see the table. So anybody that cannot see. So we're going to be taking the measurement to know the yards we're working with. Even myself, I don't know how many yards this client brought to. I don't know how many yards the client brought. This is 36 inches, and then this is another 36 inches. Wow, this is not even up to 3 yards. This is not up to 3 yards at all. How many people do we have on live? 7. Oh wow, that's good. YouTube live can be so discouraging sometimes. YouTube live can be so discouraging sometimes. So before we cut, I am going to identify the wrong side of this fabric. So this is one of the fabrics we're going to be working with. We're going to be making use of this. This one is the main African print. So I wanted to use this green for this cloth. If you notice that this is only, the green is not so pronounced. I wanted to use this green, but my clients refused, and then this is what we have. So we're going to also be attaching, this is a crepe. I bought a yard and half of this crepe. This is actually a little thick. It's quite thick. I hope it comes out well. I just hope it comes out well. So I got a yard and half of this because I wanted the gathers to be very full. And this is the thread we're going to be using. So I'll keep this one aside for us to work on. For them to easily wear this, I am going to be, are you sure we're still live? No, we can't start again. It has to be there. So we're going to be attaching a zipper to this particular gown. So what we are going to, from the thumbnail, I will just quickly identify the front and back of this cloth. Okay, this is the front. Do we have anybody joining us there? How many people? Okay, so because this is a pure cotton, I'm going to go ahead and identify the front side of it. So I'll keep this aside. You already know the measurements we are working with. So are you sure we'll not cut this thing on the floor?
Then we are not going to stop.
I think cutting on the floor will make it a lot more easier, right?
We're not going to pause it.
No, we will not pause it. We'll leave it. Because of this particular table that is so tiny like this. Come on, just stay. Come on.
Should I be saying something?
Huh?
Should I be saying something? So guys, sorry for the delay. We want to cut on the floor because of the cutting table is a little bit small.
So we're trying to
switch over. So sorry for the delay and the inconvenience. Just a minute. Okay.
No, give me. She will. Oh. This Molly. So let me take. Yeah.
See how that noise just disappeared.
All right. Help me to hold it. Okay. So I have identified the front side. Don't worry, you guys. By the time I blew like Vicky James, people should come back and refer to this my videos. This is the wrong side. So in achieving an angle fillet, this is how you fold. Can you see it fully? Can you get the full length of this cloth?
Origination is locked.
What?
Rotate device back.
You have to hold it like this. So you have to stand.
It was to make it full.
No, don't worry. Just cross the cloth. Here. So you have to hold it like this for me. So that it can be. Because once it goes vertical, once it goes horizontal, YouTube will... Sorry. Honest, please push your carry your leg.
Yes.
Okay, so just come to this angle. So in folding your angle fillet, you see the way it is straight like this. You can either fold it from this angle like this, right? You can either fold it from here. You can fold it from here. So there are different places you can fold your angle fillet from. You can either fold it from here, from this tip, you can fold it from this tip like this. You can either fold it this way, but when I fold it this way, it's not going to give me the full length of what I want to work with. That is why I'm folding it from this angle. So I'm folding it from this side so that I can get as much length as I want to get, so that the length is going to be longer. That is why I am folding it from this angle. Do we have people online?
Yes.
How many? How many?
I would have from that to turn to 99.
Okay, so I have gotten the length. I just hope this is up to the... So
Can I pass?
no.
So it's not
Where did the person come from? So in achieving the upper part, we're going to be minusing. Let me go and check who is that. So I have folded it into the angle fillet like this. Are you sure this card did not put inside here?
I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's like,
Hey, don't even think about it. Is there space to charge? Okay, remove the. No. Just hold on first. We'll soon finish. Please let me to hold it first. Just hold it this way. Just hold it like this. Yeah. So, in getting the upper part, we're going to be minusing her gown length is 39. Her gown length is 39. So before I get the 39, I'm going to just go ahead and rule out a straight line. This is the front we are cutting first. This is the front of this cloth. This is the first front. So I'm going to be minusing 6 inches. Let's say this is my 6 inches here. This is my 6 inch. This is where I'll take my 6 inch from. So I've minused the 6 inch. So in minusing the 6 inch, I'll make sure that her shoulder is 16. Her shoulder is 16. 16 into 2 will give us 8. So this is 8. This is okay. This is 8 here. So I have this to be 8 here. Now, from this point here, I'll minus my 6 inch because it's an off shoulder we are cutting. I will check the length of the gown. So her length of gown is 39. 39, if I take away 9 inches, we'll be left with 30. But I'm going to make it longer. So I'm going to stick with, I'll just go ahead and do 35 for the first front. I'll do 35 because I am a bit taller than her. So that 35, I'll take it all round. I'll do 35. You can see the way I'm moving it. This is the difference between an angle fillet. So I'll start from here. This is the 35 here. I'll also mark 35 here. So then join it to this point. Okay, so from this point here, I'll come down and mark her breast point, which is, her breast point is 10. I'll just mark the breast point here, 10. So I'm not going to be using the breast point. I'll mark her. This is just going to be serving as my hip measurement. So I'm going to divide her hip is 44. So it's her hip I'm going to be using to cut this. 44. I will do 45 because of her round tummy. Her tummy is big already. So I will use her hip as the biggest body measurement to check if it's up to. So if I mark this, this is 44. Extra 3 inches allowance. That is okay. What's her round bust? Her round bust is 39. That's 11.5. That's better. Tasha. So this is okay. This is okay. So if she puts the round bust here, let's say her round bust is 39, 10 inches. Let me just use 10 because she's already heavy. So I have to increase it. I'm scared that this material will not be enough. I'm scared that the material will not be enough because this is not even up to 2 inches. It's not even up to 2 yards. It's not up to 2 yards. So I have to turn it the other way because I'm managing the fabric. I thought it was up to 3 yards. It's not even up to 2 yards. All right. Our generator has gone off. So today we're going to be only doing cotton. Is it still okay? Okay. So I folded it. So it's allowed for your folding to, come out like this. Can you see this? It's allowed if your folding comes out like this, right? So I will see if I mark my, you just come close to this way. I'll see if I mark my shoulder divided by 2, which will give me 8. Is okay here. Okay, it's fine. Then my so who be that? So I'll take my -6 from here. Okay, so this will work out. First of all, confirm if it's equal here because I don't want it to have joining, so I can use this side. I hope you understand what I did. Usually this is where the issue used to start from. Sometimes it will have joining here, but since it's not going to have a joining there, it's okay for me. So I've already marked, this is my shoulder divided by 2 will give me 8. So this is the 8 inches. Then I'll take away 6 inches because this is an off shoulder. You can do 7 inches, you can do 8 inches depending on how low you want it to be. So I did 6 inches. Who is this? I did 6 inches. So the 6 inches is here. This is my -6. So from this my -6, I'll come down by 10 inch, which is going to be my breast point. I'll come down by 19 inches for my hip point. I'm doing this because the person I am cutting this clothes for is pregnant. So what I'm doing here, I have to consider her tummy because her tummy is already out. She's a tummy mommy. That's what I refer to them. So that's why I'm doing this. So but automatically, if you get your shoulder, you're good to go. But because I am considering the fact that her tummy has to be, the clothes has to be enough for her tummy, that is why I'm doing this. So her round bust measurement is 10 inches plus 2.5 inch allowance. So that's basically good for me. So this place here, I'm going to be using her hip measurement, her biggest hip measurement. So I'll mark 11 inches. I'll mark 11 inches. Then the remaining, I'm going to be adding enough allowance to this clothes. So this is enough for me. So from here, what I'm going to do is I'll taking away our 6 inches. I'll mark, remember we are minusing, her full length is 39. So I'm going to be using 36 here for joining. So 39, this is her full length minus the 6 inches. So I'll do 36 here. I'll come here and also mark 36. Come here and mark 36 and connect it. Did anybody ask me any question?
No.
Are you tired? Go. Start up, go out, please. I hope it's not this video. So can you see, just Mimi, you don't even need to bend, just stay like this. They will see what I'm doing, right? Because if you bend like that, your back is going to pain you. So just leave it this way, right? So your back will not pain you. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and connect it. this point. Now from this point here, from this point I'm going to come up by 3 inches because the cloth has a design. I'll come up by 3 inches and then I'll just go ahead from this place. I'll just go ahead and curve it in to this point. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? So the thing is, I'm going to go ahead and cut. Hold. She, you will not go and stay one place. Sorry. Let me see, wait. I really cut her hand, I don't know. So this is the front one. This one is the front one. Listen to me now. I don't allow devil to use you. I'll still cut your hand again. Okay. So if you started the video with us from the beginning, I said you are going to be having a zipper at the back because I really do not want this cloth to give any inconveniencing in times of wearing it. So at this point here, I gave one inch allowance for leave it. You should enjoy the video. Hey God, oh. So here I have here 1 inch. I have here 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch to the very full length. Right? I'm glad this material was enough. So at this down part, this is the back area. At this down part, can you see this? At this down part, I am going to come down by 6 inches. Please take notes, I came down by 6 inches. Now from these 6 inches, we are going to connect it to this point, because if you look at the design we're trying to recreate so much, you'll notice that it is not straight at the back. So you can either come down by 2 inches, depending on how well you want yours to be pronounced. So from here, I'm going to try to connect it all the way into, it has to be straight here, and then I'm going to connect it to this. So I've connected it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and cut out following the direction of my chalk. So guys, what we're going to do next is that we're going to go ahead and cut out the upper part of this cloth. We're going to cut out the joining as well. We're going to cut out the joining because my generator has gone off. We cannot sew it today. I didn't know I didn't have enough floor. So we're going to just go ahead and open up the back. So this is the front and the back. I'll see how to identify the wrong side of this fabric. So this is what the front and the back looks like. So the back is lower, the front is higher. So I'll just keep this aside for us to just cut out the black. We're just going to try and do all the cutting.
Bring Tasha to the middle, please. Bring Tasha to the middle, please.
This is what?
Bring Tasha to the middle, please.
Guys, please, I have a kitten in the house. She does not rest. So the next thing we're going to do is to go ahead and cut out the upper part, the lower part. Remember that the material we're cutting was 39. So I minus 6 inches from it, right? But I'm going to be cutting 8 inches, or I will cut 8.5 inches. So the idea is that this particular fabric is meant to be longer.
Can you use this to sew pants?
Yes, you can. This is a very thick crepe. I didn't even know that this material is this thick. I'm trying to identify the wrong side of this fabric. I will beat you. I will beat you. This is one of the reasons why I don't like cutting on the floor, because of this thing, really. This little cutie that is in this house. Much. This is the one we are going to be using to be achieving the lower part. That is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get, this is still too much. This is still too much. Still too much. So 9 inch is okay for me. I'll use 9 inch for both joining and every other thing that I'm going to be doing. So I'll just pin it down. So this what we're cutting here is one that we're going to be using for the lower part, right? Mirabelle, are you hearing?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just going to pin it down so that it won't move, because we're going to use it to cut about 2 pieces of it. I have so many clothes to make, and NEPA decided not to give us light. God oh, God oh. I don't know if it's a crime to be in Nigeria. So this is the first one. So we're meant to join all these pieces to get that particular. I said it. She dropped it somewhere here. How many do you have people online? How many? Huh? How many? This is your sign language. I don't know that I've gone to the fan now. How many people are alive, Mirabel? Eh? Talk now.
On my legs.
This girl.
I both legs.
Is that right? Or don't worry, guys. By God's grace, next year we are going to be getting bigger space. By God's grace. Oh, bigger space is not going to be a hindrance. We have to start from somewhere. Stop it, stop it. Stop, I'm not in the mood for play. This is one of the reasons why I don't like cutting on the floor. God, I beg. God, I beg. Oh. I think I've used 2 different scissors in cutting today. Okay, so this one, we're going to be joining it together at this tip here. When we join it together to give us a very long so by the time we join it, there's a pin there.
Yes.
Don't worry, there's one, we'll remove it later. So we're going to be joining it at this point to give us a very long distance. So we're still going to cut here. We're going to still divide it again to join it. So it's going to be very, very, very big. So guys, at this point, that's how far we can go. I am really sorry because we don't have lights. Please help me with my phone. Thank you. So guys, at this point, I am really sorry. This is how far we can go because there's no light. There's no light, and this is, we have not had light for like days. I've been burning gen to do a lot of things, but at this point, we're going to be joining this later, and I will definitely come back on live. I will try to come back on live to join it later. So thank you so much for joining. If you have any question, those who have stayed to this point, thank you so much. I'll see you when we'll be able to join in our pieces together. So thank you for joining through the process of the cutting.